You may wonder, young wizard, why we caused the great sleep. The truth is, we felt we had no choice once we realized the Krokhotop had been stolen. I hope you do not feel misled. I questioned the wisdom of her writing such a dangerous book, but now you understand why we must fight to retrieve it. We know Krokhotep, the ruling Tut of the Sphinx, last controlled the Krokhotop. I know him well. He's certain to be hiding behind guards in the Emperor's retreat. Meet me inside and we will find a way to defeat him.
Welcome back, this is the Night Phoenix, and you're watching part 82 of my Wizard 101 playthrough. Alright, so I'll be beginning the Emperor's Retreat dungeon in the Krokoshinx. So I'm going to enter there now, and then after I go in, I'll talk to Shalak and have him tell you what to do next.
Just as I expected, this place is heavily guarded. Manders toil while Krokhotep relaxes in his chamber. Krokhotep is known for his intricate defenses. You will find 2 guardians at the first gate, both princes of the Sokkwi family. Even with balance, I would not stand a chance at my age. Please, fight bravely to defeat them and return to me safely.
Alright, so now I need to go and battle the 2 princes. Prince Suten Sokkwi, which is right ahead, who I'm going to battle first. And then if you head to your right and head down the hallway, you'll reach Aji Sokkwi. I think that's what his name is. So onto the door.
I had hoped to face a mighty warrior to test my skills, but you showed up instead. Hardly worth the efforts of a prince.
Alright, so first off I need to make sure I have the right spells. I do. And hopefully I start this battle, because this dungeon would be a pain if I didn't. So this is Prince Suten Sokkwi. He's a ice boss creature with the spells I have written down at the bottom. I don't really know. I know he uses those, I just don't know of any other spells he uses. He has a Sokkwi Frostmancer as a minion. Also an ice creature. His minion knows Tower Shield, so that can be pretty annoying. But I don't think he uses it in this battle. With this minion, he will usually use the Tower Shield on the boss, which is Suten. Same goes for Aji. But Tower Shields are pretty easy to get rid of. Now, if it was a Fire Shield for me, that would be more difficult for me to get around. Because I have Clash, my staff, I can easily get around Tower Shields. Also, if I had any weak ice spells in my deck, like Frost Beetle, I would be able to get rid of that without any problems. Unless it, I already put a prism on him or a trap. I highly doubt I put a trap. So I'm getting this all set up so I can use Meteor Strike. I don't think it goes quite well. I don't think it goes all to my plans. I do manage to take out the minion pretty quickly, which is good. Besides Tower Shield, which can be, like I said, annoying, they don't know Fire Shield, which is really helpful, especially for me, and any other people who use fire or ice spells. Nothing really else to say about this guy. Prince Aji Sokkwi is pretty much the same as him. I hope I'm getting that name right. I'll see when I get to him and Tells me he's gonna... I'm not even fit to clean the floors. Just clean the floor with his own brother. Alright, so he's dead.
Bested by a mere student wizard. Oh, the shame I have brought to my family name.
Yes, you brought shame to your family. Sadly, all your family's dead also. Alright, so, onward. Just need to heal up a little bit. I need to be careful of the Frostmancers. Don't really need to get into any needless fighting, especially in this dungeon. Overall, I don't think... I don't know. Depending on the... I guess what type of wizard you are, this dungeon could be tough, or if you're at a very low level. You should be around 28... No, wait, not 28, that's too high. Some people might. Some people might be at that level, but only if you go to Grizzleheim and battle a bunch of bosses. So I was wrong. It's not Aji, it's Kebi. So yes, this is Prince Kebi Sokkwi, ice creature boss. With the moves Sandstorm and most of the other ice types. Like Suten, he has a Sokkwi Frostmancer as his minion. This one actually does use Tower Shield, but later on. If you didn't have a hard time with Suten, you shouldn't have any problem with Kebi. Again, I'm going to try maybe use some ice spells with like prisms, or it's been a while since I recorded this. I might use Meteor Strike to kill them both, or at least kill the Frostmancer or wound Kebi. Nothing else really to say for this guy. I said he knew Sandstorm. I'm not 100% sure he does. I heard from a friend that he does, but I'm... Not that I don't trust my friends. I have yet to see it. But I'm gonna say he does know it. Because there's a similar thing with the Ice Weavers, where someone said that they knew Vampire, and every time I battled them, they've never used Vampire. I've gone hours trying to get them to use it, and they've never used it. That was when I had time on my hands, and I just, for some reason, I decided to do that instead of making videos. I want my videos to be as accurate as possible. I know sometimes I might not get the names right, I might not pronounce them right. Even the spells I sometimes get wrong, like the... darn it, I can't remember now. Ice Warven or whatever it is. I can never pronounce that name. Oh, he used Tower Shield, huh. Alright, so I can easily get rid of that. Flash, gone. Whole lot simpler. And I can use a Ice Warven or... again, whatever, I don't care. So, I don't know. I'm gonna stop talking right now, because I really have nothing to talk about for this guy anymore. He's almost dead anyway. And now he's dead. Alright. Unlike Suten, this guy doesn't talk at the end. I don't know why. At least, for me, he didn't. I've had instances where, when they're supposed to fight, where I battled them, and at the end of the fight they talked from one of my other wizards. If I battled them again with a different wizard and I'm doing that quest, sometimes they don't talk. Might just be a glitch from my computer or something, I don't know. So after you defeat the two princes, you can go talk to Shalak. He'll tell you what to do next. Get a few more wisps, and finally I'll talk to Shalak.
You've done well, young wizard. The lever should work now. Open the door and I'll meet you up ahead at the lake.
Alright, so, time to head back, go to the door, and pull the lever. Be careful when entering the door. You might accidentally get into a fight with, I think it's still the Sokkwi Frostmancer, but I'll see as soon as I open it. It's probably not. Nope. It's the Sokkwi Lancers. You don't have to fight these guys. You'll never fight them unless you accidentally accidentally run into one. Get this ore. I'm hoping for a diamond, but I don't get it. You know, for the reagent quest. So yeah, this is the frozen lake, and talk to Shalak.
Excellent. You've made it. Oh, my heart. This place is filled with enslaved manders. Krokhotep knows I can't stand to see them suffer, but he does not know that you're on my side. Let's free the manders from their bondage. If we can do this, surely they will fight alongside us.
Alright, so what you do now is just free all these manders. There are those, I can never pronounce the first word. Those other manders walking around. You don't have to fight them. Enchanted slaves, I didn't know what they were. I don't think if you fight them it'll account for, like, saving the manders. I don't believe it is. It's only shackled. Just head around the walls. You should miss all the walking manders. Shouldn't get into any fights, except maybe here. I need to free one more mander over by this house. There are others that you could get. I'm going to get this because close by is a scarab. So head over to here, and there is a scarab. Alright, so after freeing the manders, you can go and talk to Shalak again, and he'll tell you what to do next.
We've done it, but we need to ensure that they are not enslaved again. Now we must deal with the Overseer, Paniwi. Don't think me foolish for not rushing at once to get the Krokhotop. If we do not save the manders, we are no better than the Tuts. But I see no harm in hurrying. Defeat Overseer Paniwi and return to me at once.
Okay, so time for the next boss battle of this area. Overseer Paniwi. Before you can enter through that door, you need to turn all these braziers red or fired. There are maybe 1, 2, maybe 8, 7 possibly. I'll count. Okay, so it's a third one. 4, 5, 6. 6. Okay. So yeah, there are 6 braziers, turn them all red. The reason being is because the door's frozen, and it'll only open until you do all 6. There's a book that tells you that. Inside, it should be pretty simple to figure out. Again, be careful not to go too fast in here. I almost did. I want that ore. It might have a diamond, but it doesn't. Click on it. Ore again. So yeah, head to your left, and there's Paniwi.
You fail to see just how outmatched you are, wizard.
Okay, so because I started with all the others, I should start here. This is Overseer Paniwi. He's an ice creature with moves Ice Trap, Frost Beetle, Ice Bat, Snow Serpent, Evil Snowman, and Ghoul. He has a different minion than the others. He has a Sokkwi High Guard. I'm sorry, I'll read the bottom ones. Snow Serpent, Evil Snowman, and I couldn't read the other one because it went by too fast. His minion, I believe, does know. I think the other thing that was down there was Tower Shield, unless I was at the beginning. I can't remember. But anyway, he does know Tower Shield like all the other minions. But unlike the others, he will shield himself. He cares very little for Overseer Paniwi, which I'm fine with, because it just makes it even easier. Like right here, he's using the Tower Shield. Like that would save him. He has no idea of what I'm capable of. Alright, so I'm going to use a Tower Shield myself. I'm getting ready because Paniwi could hurt me at least a little bit. It's always good. I might just be wasting time for pips. Yeah, I think that's what I'm doing. It's been a while since I did this. I think what I'm gonna do is try and use 2 meteor strikes at once. I might just use one now. No, wait, I want to get rid of that tower shield first. I'm gonna use it on Paniwi. I didn't want to waste it on that tower shield. I'm surprised I haven't gotten a clash yet. Normally I get those the first time around. That would be really helpful right about now. Still no clash. Alright, so I'm going to use a meteor strike. I'll severely hurt Paniwi, get rid of the tower shield, and it should be good enough to hit with one more meteor strike and I will kill the minion. Paniwi's dead no matter what. The minion does know Banshee, I think. I think he was using Banshee. Yeah. Finally get Clash, but I don't really need it. I'm gonna tower shield myself. Try to get one more. Oh, sorry about that. Voice cracked. Throat's a little clogged. Here we go. Alright, so... Snow Serpent. So I'm gonna use one more Meteor Strike, and these guys will be done. And after you beat them, you just go to talk to Shallock. Could have left a port mark by him. I didn't think about it, I guess. I think what I was thinking was after this battle I would just heal myself on the way there. So this dungeon is actually halfway over, pretty much. This fizzles. Darn. Hoping that I get it next round, or at least a Warren, whatever. And kill them. Finally use the Banshee. Sadly, didn't have my tower shield. Stupid Paniwi. Alright, so I have plenty of clashes. I really need them now. I'll just use, I think, yeah, Prism just to waste time. Could have just passed, but if you pass, you don't get as much experience. If you cast a spell, you'll get more. I've learned that a while back. But I still don't get it. 2 Ice Warvings, or yeah, whatever. Just in case I don't ever get the... Just in case I don't get the Meteor Strike spell, I might just have to use Ice Warren on them. Luckily he hasn't used a tower shield in a while, so I'm happy about that. I'm below half my health now. I'd have to say, out of all the bosses in this area, this guy gave me the most trouble. Not that the boss was difficult, it's more the minion and me having trouble finding the right type of spells. That fizzle really didn't help me all that much. So I finally get Meteor Strike cast. Obviously kills Paniwi. And it kills a minion, so that's done. Alright, so I'm going to collect this parchment over here. Can't have enough parchment. I'm going to get 1. Most of the time I either get 2 or 3. So yeah, head back to Shallock, and he'll tell you what to do. There's a chest over there, I'm going to get it. 16 gold. So yeah, Shallock. Going. Talking. Now.
Excellent job, young wizard. You've shown the Manders we mean to defeat the Tuts, and they are ready to join the fight. Krokhotep cowers behind a door sealed by a combination. The Manders we freed tell me you must vanquish the Sokkwi Keymaster to get it. Once you've defeated the Keymaster, the combination will appear in his room. Use that combination to open the door and take vengeance on Krokhotep.
Alright, so I leveled up. That's great. Mana's all filled. Health's all filled. I'm ready for the next fight. So, before you can battle Krokhotep, you have to battle the Keymaster. In order to access the main door. After you defeat the Keymaster, he'll give you a combination to open up Krokhotep's door, and you'll be good to battle him. Okay, so here's Sokkwi High Guards. You battle them with Keymaster and Paniwi, Krokhotep. Do a couple jumps there. The wooden chest. And enter this door, and you'll fight the Keymaster.
Are you the gatekeeper? I must put you to the ultimate test.
When I hear that first line, it makes me think of Ghostbusters. And now when I think about it, it's sort of wrong. And I don't really have to say anything, you'll probably figure it out why. So yeah, this is the Sokkwi Keymaster. He knows Iceblade, which is disappointing. I don't understand why he knows Iceblade and I don't learn it until like several levels later. I don't know why they decided to have Ice Wizards learn Iceblade so late. Probably because Ice Wizards focus mostly on defense rather than attack. So yeah, like Paniwi, he has the Sokkwi High Guard as his minion. So he will usually use Tower Shield. I managed to get rid of it pretty quickly. And I'm doing pretty well with this battle right now. I managed to get Meteor Strike, and I believe I don't fizzle here. Yay. Alright, so this does a number on the minion. He's almost dead. Keymaster's almost dead. I have nothing else really to say for this boss, like all the others. Which worries me of what I'm going to talk about when I battle some of the main bosses of the area, like of the different worlds, like Krokotopia will take a while, most likely. Marleybone, Meowyardy will take a while, since there's like three, yeah. You have to battle 3 creatures at once, and then Jadoni will probably take the longest. And Alistair shouldn't actually take all that long, depending on how many people I have with me. So nothing really, like I said, nothing really else to say about this guy. Doesn't really know a whole lot of damaging spells. He occasionally does use Iceblade. I think he used it once already. I didn't pay attention all that much. Just rambling on. So I'm going to stop talking until the end of the battle. So, yeah, talk more. Alright, I am not the gatekeeper. I am not that type of person. Alright, so yeah, after you beat him, combination will show up. I think it's Croc Tree Sun or something like that. I'll show it when I come in here. I should remember it. I don't know if it's the same for everyone. It might be. I'm thinking it is, because it seems familiar. So yeah, it's Croc Snake Tree, that's what it is. Where did I think of sun? Okay. So yeah, after you open the door, you'll find Krokhotep. So this part is almost over. Woohoo! Nearly 30 minutes. And it will go over. So yeah, just in case I die.
Don't provoke me, wizard. I was just thinking about letting you live. In my service, of course.
Alright, so I left that pork mark there, like I said, just in case I die. And I can teleport back. So yeah, this is Krokhotep. He's the main boss in this area. He knows quite a few spells, including Black Mantle, Weakness, Ice Trap, Iceblade, and I don't think he knows Tower Shield, but I could be wrong. His minion, like the other two, is Frost. Is not the Frost. No, it's the High Guard. So yeah, he'll use Tower Shield. I don't think he ever uses it on Krokhotep, though. So yeah, Black Mantle I explained in a past video, quite a few videos back. You can easily get rid of using your wand spell or a trap or blade that you don't care for. Even if you were to use any other spell, if it fizzles, it'll just head back into your deck. So it really doesn't matter. Matter. I was thinking of Mantle when I was saying matter. Alright, so I'm going to use Meteor Strike. I believe I fizzle here. No, I actually use it. Never been that lucky with Fire Spell. Alright, so the minion's almost dead. That's good. Krokhotep actually is a little annoying at the end, because he's about to die. He has like... actually, it's not annoying, it's just funny, because he'll eventually have 76 health left. I'll use Clash on him. We have 6. And then he'll use Tower Shield, which is pretty useless when you have 6 health. Actually have like, I don't know, several shields on you, but I highly doubt it would go down that low. So, don't need that. Don't need that. Tower Shield's fine. Alright, so he's going to attack. There's a Tower Shield. I didn't want him to do that. But I guess his physical attack is probably more dangerous than this evil Snowman. Maybe. No. Probably not. I did 190 damage to me. Well, the Snowman would have done quite a bit. Even if I had the Tower Shield, so it's good. Not bad. I don't know. Okay. So Krokhotep's almost dead. This should give him 57 health, or am I thinking of the minion that I tried to kill? Maybe it's a minion. I think he has 76. Yeah, Krokhotep's dead. Simple. So yeah, I use Clash here. And after I use Clash, I will use... I rarely use treasure cards in my real battles. Occasionally I will, depending on how strong the boss is, or if it's like increases my accuracy or attack power. And sometimes health spells. See, I'm going to try using Sunbird. I fizzle, but then the next round I use it. He uses Tower Shield here, which is, again, useless with only 6 health. I could kill him with a Clash right now, but it would do 35 damage to him. 30. 35, yeah. Does 70 damage to him. Yeah, 35. So Sunbird killed him. That's good.
You have found a golden scarab.
I now have a scarab to enter the Tomb of Storms with, so I'm going to collect this parchment. And normally you might want to leave a port mark next to Shalak in the entrance hall, or whatever you call it. But I didn't do that. I wanted to save it for before I battle Krokhotep. So yeah, after you defeat him, go back to Shalak and talk to him, and then you'll almost be done with the Krokoshinx. You just have one more quest. It involves talking to all the main Order of the Fang members. So that's it for this part. I'll see you in part 83, where I begin the Tomb of Storms. So thanks for watching.
You have fought bravely. It sickens me to know one of the Order's members gave the Krokonomicon to Queen Krokopatra. Even though it is never easy to defeat one of our own, it was the right thing to do.